Quantum healing, the future of medicine.
So I wanted to make this clear so that you can have a clear choice, a clear clarity on which way you're traveling and what do they feel like. So the more we're feeling positive vibrations, the light vibrations, the better we feel if that's what you're enjoying. It is good sometimes to experience during that period something really negative that pulls you down because it won't feel good. It's just not a place that you want to be if you're going into the higher vibrations. That's why a lot of people choose easily to go to the higher vibrations, because simply the lower vibrations just feel too negative, too heavy, and too unpleasant. However, to people that enjoy the lower vibrations and the dark vibrations, it's very pleasurable. So there's the difference between human beings right now on the planet and which direction we're going and which way you're choosing. It's very important to know all of these things as we progress along. So that is the lecture today on atoms. And just know that when we do these energy bumps and suddenly out of the blue, you're just not feeling great, you're feeling out of sync. That's the feeling you'll feel. Know that it's passing and that the more you rest and the more you do meditations and just do major relaxations in whatever form that may be, you'll easily start blending more smoothly, let's say, with the pickup of those electrons, the speed of the electrons going around the nucleus. It'll suddenly pick up and it'll balance between what's in your body and what's out of your body. And you'll become one with that until the next bump in energy. The biggest thing we're seeing right now is this discrepancy between human beings going in one direction to the other direction. So when you're seeing this movement, this gap, this hole of some people going one way and other people, it's a disconnect. You can see it really for what it is, and it's quite painful sometimes, especially if it's family members, people that you're close to, that are clearly choosing a different vibratory path than you. You now can sit back and say, which direction do I want to go? Now, to some people I've talked to, it's very clear. I know where I want to be. There's a whole lot of people in between that have been very confused. And this has been intentionally done to confuse people to not know the difference, to keep them in the lower vibrations, to easily drag them down and stop them going slowly into the light, which feels so much more pleasant. So hopefully, some of these lessons, although they're very basic, will give you some understanding of the difference between the dark and the light, which direction you want to travel in. Again, there's no judgment. You get to choose which direction you go and where you're comfortable. But if you know the difference, you can choose with clarity and clearness which direction you want to be in. And that when we do these energy bumps, that it's a very unpleasant, I can't say it's pleasant, even for the teachers, it's an unpleasant experience, but we know very quickly how to assimilate with the outside energy, with our inside energy. And we can maybe go through it more easily, but so can everyone else. If you know what it is. Everything is easy when you know what it is. When you don't know what anything is, it's always very difficult. So this is to make everything so much easier for you to understand and to choose, and hopefully you'll come with us into the light.